Hello everyone, welcome back to Rubex again. So in previous video we have discussed the function and principle of Venn diagram generator, and in this lecture we will discuss its working and construction. Right, and if you have not watched our previous video, then I will recommend you to first watch that, because the principle of a Venn diagram generator is very important to understand. If you have not understood its principle very well, then it will become very difficult for you to understand its construction and working. Alright, if you have already watched our previous video, then we are ready to begin with its construction and working. Alright, okay. So we have seen in previous lecture that there are two principles on which this Venn diagram generator basically works, and these principles are: first, the corner discharge, and second, the collecting action of a hollow sphere. All right, so we have discussed in all these two principles in a complete detail in our previous lectures, right? So we will discuss here only its working and construction. So let us start. So construction. So first of all, we have a metallical sphere. Here this is basically a shell, and it is supported with the help of an insulating pillar. This is the insulating pillar, right? And we have a spray comb, right? This is a spray comb, and we have connected it with a very high tension battery. Okay, we usually give around 10 to 15 kilowatt of volt this battery, and we have grounded this spray comb B1, and we have another spray comb here which is B2, and here we have a pulley system. This is pulley P1 and this is pulley P2, right? And this is a insulating belt, right? And here we have an iron source, right? And this is a target, right? So we have first spherical shell which is supported by a insulating pillar, right? And then we have a pulley system P1 and P2. These pulley systems basically are rotated with the help of a motor. There is basically a motor connected to this. There is a motor connected to it, and we rotate the pulley with the help of a motor, right? And then we have a spray comb, very important. Spray combs B1 and B2, right? And this is a conducting wire. This is a conducting wire, right? Conducting wire. And then finally we have a discharge tube. All right, so this is basically the construction of Venn diagram generator, and we have first we have grounded this spray comb V1, and we provide around 10 kilovolt of potential to this spray comb V1. All right, now let us see how this Venn diagram generator basically works, right? So let us understand that how this Venn diagram generator basically work. All right, so working. First of all, we have provided this spray comb V1 with some potential. Let's say the potential is 10 kilowatt around, and we have grounded the potential, so only positive charges passing through this spray comb V1. Now, as we give potential to this spray comb V1, what will happen? The positive charges starts accumulating at this pointed end of this spray combs, right? Now, when when the charge density increases at the pointed end of the spray comb, then what will happen? The electric field at this point become very high, right? Because the charge density increases, electric field also increases. We have already discussed in our previous video, right? So what will happen then? If the electric field at this pointed end increases the dielectric value of the air around it, then what will happen? The air around it will get ionized, right? So air will get ionized first. Ionized means it will get divided into positive and negative charges, like negative and positive, negative ions, right? Like this. All right. So the positive, because we have provided the positive potential to this spray comb, right, and the air around here is basically discharged, is basically ionized. Okay, so the positive charge on this spray comb will repel the positive charge of the air, right? So that's why its name is spray comb. It will appear as if this spray combs, like these are spray comb na, these spray combs will basically spray positive charge on this belt, right? So in this way, this insulating belt will get a positive charge from the spray comb, right? Now with the help of a pulley, we will rotate the insulating belt, then this positive charge will move upward, and as soon as this positive charge comes to this point, now what will happen? This is very important point. Now when these charges comes to this point, and what will happen, this positive charge will basically induces the negative charge on this spray comb, right? At this end, negative charge. Okay, let me just draw here. Let's say this is our second spray comb B2, right? This is our B2, and this is our belt. So we have positive charge on this belt, right? Like this, and this positive charge will do what? Basically, it will induce the negative charge at this end of the spray comb, and the positive charge on its other end, right? At this end the positive charge, and at this end the negative charge. Now this positive charge basically will get transferred to the spherical shell with the help of this conducting wire. You can see here is the conducting wire. So with the help of this conducting wire, this positive charge on this side will get transferred to the spherical shell, and the shell will, and the positive charge will get accumulated at the spherical shell surface, right? Now because of this induced negative charge at this spray comb B2, what will happen? The electric field intensity increases again, right? Because we know that electric field can be produced due to a charged particle, whether it is positive or negative. Electric field will generate, right? So this negative charge will do what? Electric field will increase at this point again, and the air around it can get again ionized, right? इसके आसपास जितनी भी एयर होगी वो फिर से आयोनाइज हो जाएगी. इसकी वजह से क्या होगा? नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव चार्ज होंगे यहाँ पे, राइट? तो नाउ दिस टाइम व्हाट विल हैपन, नेगेटिव चार्ज, since this comb has negative charge, that's why the negative charge of air will get repelled from this negative charge, and the negative charge will come to this belt, right? So in this way the positive charge of this belt will get neutralized by the negative charge of the air ions, right? So in this way these positive charges will get neutralized, all right? And what will happen again? This new positive charge will come from this point. Okay, again it will induce negative charge on this spray comb, right? And the same process will continue, right? So in this way we can slowly accumulate a large amount of charges on the spherical surface, right? So in this way we can generate around millions of volt, right? 10 to 8 million volt of potential at this spherical surface with the help of this process. So understood? This is a very important concept. The principle involved here is basically of corona discharge. We have discussed this principle in very detail in previous video, so you can watch that video so to better understand this concept, right? Now what will we do with the so much high potential? What is the use of the potential? So what will happen now, since since we have generated the positive potential at this surface of a spherical shell, now what will happen? We will take a discharge tube. Okay, this is basically a discharge tube, right? This is a discharge tube, and we will keep a positive ion source, right? We will keep a positive ion source at this point, right? And what will happen? The potential here is due to positive charges, right? Will and this is source ion is also a positive charge. Then what will happen? This positive potential will repel this positive charge, and we have kept a target at this point. We know that we have used basically the purpose of Van de Graaff generator is to accelerate the charge particle at a very high potential, right? So in this, here we basically are using, this is our target, and we want this target to be hit by this positive ion source, right? So this potential generated at this surface of a spherical shell will repel this positive ion and will accelerate this charge particle with a very high velocity, okay, high energy, because of which it will be able to hit this target ion present here, right? And it will cause the disintegration of the this target, right? So this was the working of Van de Graaff generator. I hope you would have understood it very well, right? If you want to understand it, if you have not understood it, then you can visit our previous video, because the principle is very important. All right. So this was the whole process, how Van de Graaff generator work. So first of all, we give a high potential at from this point. This high potential, because of this high potential, positive charge starts accumulating at this point of a spray cone. Okay, this positive charge will get sprayed to this belt, and this positive charge will move upward with the help of this pulley system. Right, when this pulley system move upward, what will happen at this point? This positive charge induces the negative charge at this point of spray cone, right? And the negative charge induced at this point, and the positive charge will get induced at this, at the farther point, right? So this positive charge induced will get transferred to the spherical shell, and in this way, by repeating the same process, we can accumulate a large amount of positive charge on this spherical shell, right? Due to which we can generate the potential of around 10 to 8 million volt with respect to the ground, right? So this completes the lecture on Van de Graaff generator. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.